Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1993 Mazda Eunos Roadster V Special, the luxury Eunos Roadster for the people who simply are too good for cloth seats. They want cream leather and a cream roof, which I'm sure doesn't discolour horribly over the years. Some nice wheels as well. Yeah, this is the second normal NA to go around. We had a standard 1989 car with NA tuning. This is the V Special with turbo tuning. So it makes 301 horsepower, which is a lot for a Eunos Roadster. 910 kilos. Pretty good power to weight ratio. I'm looking forward to driving this. We are going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Lambda track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5 RS that set a time of a 27.806. The Eunos Roadster is unlikely to beat that. Now, the standard Eunos that we had go round, that set a time of a 32.088. It actually sits quite far down our leaderboard. The VS is the quickest normal MX-5 we've had go around. That was a 31.1. That didn't make nearly as much power as this. The Mazda Speed versions of this car, I think they're sort of hanging around 30.5, so I think this is going to go somewhere in between the VS and the Mazda Speed Roadster versions. I don't think it's going to quite have the turn of speed that the Mazda Roadsters had, or the Mazda Speed Roadsters had, but I think it'll be quicker than the VS. The VS, I think, was naturally aspirated. I remember that having like 240 horsepower, so this obviously has more than that, so this should naturally be quicker, and it will be 30.941. Good start on this. So my plan with the V Special is I really wanted to get this in like British Racing Green, which is one of the colours it comes in, because I think it's a nice contrast, you know, the green and the cream. But then I saw this white one, and it reminded me, at my grandmother's house, there was like a Barbie car. I think it was owned by my cousin before. It was like a Barbie, like big style Barbie car, and it was a Mazda. It was a Mazda NA, a white one, and this reminded me of that. So, from an early age, my perception of the NA MX-5 was damaged, to say the least. Because, yeah, if you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of these cars. I don't mind the NB. I actually quite like the NB. The NCs, post-facelift, are alright. The ND's okay, but the NA is probably my least favourite MX-5, which I know is the complete opposite to everyone else. But like I say, I don't think I've told that story before, but my perception of this car was very much ruined at an early age. So I saw this white one, but it's 5-speed. Okay, so it's still manual. Yeah, I saw this white one, and I was instantly like, you know what? That's the colour. That's what colour. At least one of the NAs that go around need to be. This one's not running race mode. The V Specials aren't. The S Special is going to run race mod. And then the normal ones, I think one of those is running race mod, and then obviously the Mariner Blue car that you've seen before did not. And there is a very convoluted way to which way it's set up between which ones are going to be naturally aspirated and which ones are going to be turbocharged. I know, you'll know once they go round, basically. Anyways, that's not going to count. So that's going to be it. 30.941. That's not bad, actually, to be honest with you. That is pretty much where I'd expect this to sit, if I'm being honest. Actually, that does put it in quite an interesting spot, yeah. No, I think, yeah, the 93s are going to run turbos, the 89s, or, well, I mean, in the case of the V Special, it's a 90, in the case of the S Special, it's a 92. They're going to just run natural aspiration. And like I say, the V Specials aren't running racing mod, and then the S Specials and one of the normal ones is. It's convoluted, but it's to keep variety up. It's a nice car to drive, that. Very consistent car to drive, as it turns out. 30.941. That is actually a lot higher up than I was expecting. 30.941 is going to put this car in to 76th place. It is actually fractionally quicker than the Nissan Silvia K's, which I think is quite a comparable car to this, really. Quicker than the quickest Fit Lady Z we've had go around, quicker than a naturally aspirated Supra. It is about 0.2 up on the VS, and as I mentioned, the NA Mazda speed was a 30.599, so go with the Mazda speed cars, which is weird, because usually the tuned cars in this game are worse, but in this case, it's better. Now, don't get me wrong, as soon as we start bringing racing modification and turbo to the track, then that might change, but that's how it sits for now. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different, and until then, farewell.